Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gina Marie Agderian. I am the author of The Letters in the Old House, available on Amazon in paperback and Kindle. I will have a link to purchase the book in the description below. Today is another episode of Book Talk. This is a series that I do where I talk about a book that I recently read, what I liked, what I didn't like about it, and help you ultimately determine if you would like to read this book. So today we are talking about Hidden Pictures by Jason Rekulak. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing his name. So I read this book. My husband actually listened to this book on audiobook, which was kind of interesting for me to learn when he told me that, because there are pictures that are drawn in this book. I'm not going to show them to you because it gives the story away a little bit. But there are drawings that are shown in the book that do aid in helping you understand what's going on in the story. But nonetheless, he loved it. I loved it. I'm just going to come out and say I give this 5 stars. This is a psychological thriller, not super scary, so it's not gory if you kind of get grossed out by gory books. But this is definitely a psychological thriller. What the premise is this woman, Mallory, who is recovering from addiction. She basically gets kind of a second chance job with this wealthy family in New Jersey outside of Philly. Ted and Caroline Maxwell, they have a son, Teddy. And Teddy is a very sweet little boy. He's 5 years old. And Mallory is hired to be a nanny for Teddy for the summer. They put her in a guest house that they have on their property, and that's where she lives. And so she cares for Teddy while Ted and Caroline work during the day. Teddy is a very sweet little boy, very cute, but he starts to draw disturbing pictures, and the pictures kind of tell a story. So the pictures start to tell a story, and they're very lifelike. As the author says, they are lifelike sketches well beyond the ability of any 5-year-old. So he's not drawing stick figures. He is basically Van Gogh at this point. So he's drawing extremely complicated pictures, and she's trying to piece them all together to figure out a mystery that happened years ago. There is a huge twist in this, which I did not see coming whatsoever. And it was not a twist that kind of came out of left field, but it was a twist that I was like, oh, wow, okay, that's definitely plausible. Not just like the author threw it in just to be like, hey, I threw in a twist. So it's a twist that does make sense with the story. She does try, Mallory, to figure out what goes on with these pictures. She does start to unravel the mystery with the help of the landscaper of the Maxwell's home, Ted and Caroline Maxwell's home, who she starts to have feelings for, and then their neighbor next door who's a little bit eccentric. So I do recommend this book if you are interested in psychological thrillers, if you like books that have a story about somebody questioning their own sanity and people questioning the main character's sanity. This pulled me in. I could not put this down. I think I finished this in 2 or 3 days, which is pretty quick for me. So Hidden Pictures by Jason Rekulak. I recommend it. Great thriller, great psychological thriller. Let me know in the comment section if you've read it, if you liked it, didn't like it, or if you plan to read it. And as always, guys, happy reading.